Welcome to qnawire.
What we want to know is how to do the calculations for the rotation factor for the different spots that you found in your lab. So, of course, the rotation factor is going to be equal to the distance traveled by the component divided by the distance traveled by the solvent. Whenever you have your chromatographic plate, let's say that this is the beginning, the solvent is going to travel a certain distance and you're going to find a spot at some point in your plate. So the retention factor would be the distance of the component. I'm going to label this as distance of component divided by the distance of the solvent, ds, right? So now the interesting part is you are asked to predict what is the best solution for the separation of the different components that you have. First of all, let's notice that the retention factor is a value in between 0 and 1. If it is 0, that means that the component that you want to separate is going to be attached more to the stationary phase. And if the retention factor is closer to 1, that means that the component is going to be attach more to the solvent phase or to the mobile phase. So, what is going to be the best solution for the separation? The best solution for the separation is going to be the one that is going to allow you to have different retention factors for the components that you have. Now, in some cases, you're going to find that an ideal retention factor is something close to zero point 0.3 when you want to separate one component only. But whenever you want to identify different components in your solution, what you want to get is that the different spots appear on different parts of the chromatographic plate for you to be able to properly distinguish each of them. So the solvent that gives you a distribution like this or something as close as possible as this is going to be the best for your separation. An example of why finding a retention factor of 3 of 0.3 is not going to be always the best case. Let's say that you have a separation where you're going to have a retention factor of 0.3, but the different components are very close together. So this is not a very useful tool to differentiate the components that you have in your mixture. So again, what you want and the ideal case is that the solvent is going to be the one that is going to allow you to differentiate the different spots in your chromatographic plate. Thank you very much and have a good one.